Good morning, beautiful people. Wally, good morning, President elect James H. from the Ann Lynn Show. Wally, peeping in. Good morning, Soil Brother. Miss Southern Belle, good morning, Sunshine. Tashi, what's up? Turn it down. What's up, Soil Sister? What's up, Soil Family? Y'all, it's Monday. We made it through yet another crazy windstorm. Goodness. Brooklyn's honeybees. Morning. Just popped in to say hi. Hope you are well. I'm stuck at work and can't stay. All the best to you and everyone in the chat. Happy birthday, Martin Luther King. That's right. So, I'm sorry you stuck at work, Brooklyn, but somebody got to do it right. Long as you safe and sound. I think that's what's more important. So I'm glad you popped in to say good morning and hit that thumbs up for me. So what's y'all weather like? Our weather is not too bad. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Our weather is not too bad this morning. I thought I read it was supposed to drop down in the high 30s, but when we woke up this morning, it was like 44 degrees. So I went outside, of course, in shorts, and it wasn't freezing. So, however, we supposed to get some cold weather coming in. I think sometime this week, next week, whenever it is. However, we are prepared for it, making sure our mangoes stay happy, cold, and a little chilly. Yeah, I think it's the wind, for us that's making it cooler, but it's not bad as nasty weather in North Carolina, icy roads. Yeah. I think my mom and my sister-in-law are dealing with pretty much the same thing. They are in Virginia, and I know yesterday it started snowing. Sometime yesterday it started snowing a little. Well, my sister-in-law said like some of the cities around where they live, it was snowing, but when she got to my mom's town, it was ice. So I told her, I was like, man, I don't miss that, but I would definitely take snow any day over ice because you can get just one little half of inch of quarter inch of ice, and that can cripple a town for a long time. But then you get a couple good inches of snow, long as it's fluffy snow and not way down with that ice, and it's not too bad. But whew, that ice, man, that ice can be deadly to anybody. So good morning, Talk. Talk said it's 23 degrees, 13-degree wind chill in Chicago. Man, my dad grew up in Chicago, Talk. He would talk about walking to school, rain, sleet, snow, or hell. He said they walked to school no matter what. I couldn't imagine, especially in Chicago, Windy City. Yeah, no thank you. Good morning, Lavender for Luck. How you doing out there? You are out towards Atlanta somewhere, right? Hopefully your weather is not too bad. So y'all know I do have Nightbot, meaning you can say Soil Family in one word and Nightbot will drop your link. Or you can say joke and like Nightbot will drop a corny dad joke for you. But yeah, bone chilling. Exactly. 13 degrees. Meanwhile, we are crying about dropping down in the high 30s. But the wind was crazy yesterday. And even through the night, the wind was just crazy. Like, man, congratulations on your 1K. How are your hours? So we still need about 800 watch hours or so, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you for the congrats. We are getting there. I mean, for 4 months, I have absolutely no complaints. But yeah, we still need about 800 watch hours to get to our 4,000 watch hours. So no doubt in my mind that we won't be there soon. And there's still snow on the ground this morning. It's so weird to think that, like Atlanta is about 3 hours from us. And it's so weird to think that it could be snowing, sleeting, freezing rain out there. And then here it's like 50 and 60 degrees. And we all still in the same state. But I was saying the other day that it will, thank you, Miss Southern Belle. It will, it'll rain up the street. And here it'll be completely dry and sunny. So it's crazy. Yes, Talk, we'll get there. We have 8 months to complete it. Yep, we will definitely get it. I am not worried. I want to thank everybody for watching our videos and commenting and subscribing to our channel because that's what's helping us get there. So, good morning, Jules. Miss Vanessa Buckner. Let's see. Myung Elion. Am I pronouncing that right? Good morning, SoilFamily. Miss Southern Belle, I appreciate that. I know a few people, they watch a lot of our videos and they'll watch them over and constantly comment. But yeah, we appreciate that. I like seeing people watch, especially the old videos, even they only like 3 months old. But sometimes they make me say, "Oh, let me watch this video and see what we were doing 3 months ago." Let's let the channel play to help get those hours, y'all. While you cooking and cleaning, that's what I do. Good morning, Moons over Miami. Lavender for luck. That's exactly what I do. I'll put somebody on, and sometimes I turn the TV up so I can hear. Like I listen to Food by Faith all the time, and then I'm walking around, but I'm hearing things. She talking about food mostly, so that's giving me ideas of what to cook all week or what cake I want to play with next, and so clean history and then play again and again. So yeah, I like listening to people. First name pronounced just like the steak, filet mignon. Okay, Myung Elion, good. Yep, about 800 more watch hours and we will be there. So we appreciate y'all for helping us out and pushing us closer to our goal, our new land. Good morning, all. Congrats on the 1,000. I have to go cook breakfast for the kids and then we head out to our land. I'm going to put your all video playlist right now. Thank you so much for that, our new land. We appreciate you and y'all have fun. I know with that getting out and getting things done is like, so I'm assuming no snow to keep you in. You need a bunny cam for hours. I know. Oh man, like Lala babies. I can watch them all day. Lala babies are so active back there. They are just all over the place. We release a new bunny video. We try to do a bunny video every week, so people can see the process of them growing up until it's time to dispatch. So I can stand out there and watch them for hours. Like they are such little comedians. They jump around, they can jump high now. So when mom usually hide out, they get up there and they hang out and she just sitting around like, okay, here we go. So we will separate them. And I think my husband said in about a week, because they'll be in about a week or two, around 6 weeks, we'll separate them. But we do need bunny cam, chicken cam, because they are all hilarious. The chickens are just wild, but we'll have to figure that one out. It's just we have cameras. It's just figuring out how all that is supposed to work. I see people run cameras for 24/7 for different things, but I haven't quite gotten the groove of that one yet, but it's definitely a great idea. Good morning, Grace and Fire. Dropping those seeds this morning. Look, I done dropped so many seeds. I keep going in there looking at the seeds like every 2 seconds they gonna do something more. Oh my God. I have cameras on my chickens and it's fun. Yeah, we said when we first got chickens, we talked about having cameras on them, but um, oh man, they so wild. I don't know if they'll pull the cameras down. Yep, put a wireless cam on them, open another channel, tie them in. Oh, okay. Yeah, monitoring cam. I have multiple YouTube's accounts. Yeah, so I have to look into some of that, but I don't know. Seem like when something get complicated, I'm just like, yeah. So I just go out there and watch them and film for a little while, make a video, and let it roll. Good morning, blind guy. His wife there, like, put them high up and point down. Okay, because one time I was trying to catch one of my chickens lay an egg, and I put my phone in there and left it because I said, let me just leave it for a little while rather than stand here and film. And I left the phone. When I came back, they had pecked at it, made the phone fall. I'm like, oh my God. So I actually stood there for a few minutes. I wasn't there long. And I caught her having an egg, hatching an egg. Well, not hatching, but giving us an egg. So I thought that was cool, but definitely need a camera out there because they always fighting. They destructive. I don't know why my chickens are so destructive. Like always flipping the water over. I had to go out there yesterday, get the water bucket up, put more water in it. Crazy. But where is your husband? He is at work. He decided to work a little while today. So we are going to talk about my friend tonight at 7 o'clock. So me he will be live with me tonight. So in the morning it's usually just me because we just talk about mostly food and you know only time my husband want to talk about food is when it's time to eat for the most part. But in the mornings we just talk about our food and do our thing. And he always join me on Fridays and extra lives that I do. Most of the time he will join. So tonight we will talk about our beautiful friend who we took care of. Today is her birthday. She would have been 109. She passed away last year on her 108th birthday. So a year ago today, she passed away. So what they say, she made a full circle, 108 years of living. So we're gonna talk about that. My husband and I will talk about her and show pictures and all that good stuff tonight. Who she was, who she is, and how important she is to the state of Georgia and some of the things, her legacy she left behind. And we'll share some fun pictures and, fun stories about her. She is an awesome person. Good morning, Trash Can Waves. Oh, no problem, Tashi. We work on it. We work on it. Some of the content is like, this stuff is boring. Don't nobody want to hear this. But then it's like, oh, okay, it's pretty cool. I mean, I guess because we grow bananas and all this different type of fruit, guava, to us is like boring. But when we share it with the world, most people are like, oh wow. So pretty cool. She saw herself. That's why she picked your phone. I let my girls. Those girls are crazy. Food is a yummy thing. Yes, it is. I seen that. Amen. What a blessing. Can't wait to hear her story. Yes, 108 years. Like I showed. Let me see. Let me pull this picture up. Yesterday, I showed one of the background pictures I had because I was on another show and they always ask about her. And they asked me, what were we doing this week? And I told them we were talking about this beautiful lady. I got to cover it up. That's our Lovey. We would go out to eat. Let me tell y'all, we had a life. We had I mean, she lived a awesome 108 years full life. Good morning, Thank Dragon. I think I think you should name one of your bunnies Bella. Let me tell you, my best friend is naming bunnies. Ooh, she is naming bunnies. She named the black one Lulu. So we have Lala, which is named after my best friend, and then she named one Lulu, and now we have Sandy, which is named after my friend Sandy. I think this was Mother's Day. Um we went somewhere like 2 years ago. We went took her out for Mother's Day. It was so funny. She loved to eat, and there's no shame in her game that she loved to eat. She had that cup turned up to her face, drinking her soup. She didn't care what was going on and who was in it, as long as they didn't touch her food. Um, Good morning, Abigail. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yes, so y'all can type in Soil Family. If you type in Soil Family, Nightbot will shout you out. And if you type in joke, Nightbot will drop a joke. So I did that because I love the interaction in my chat. I love people talking. I mean, I pretty much don't care what you talk about, long as it's respectful, and we love the chat amongst each other, network with each other. And I like, even, we do have moderators, but I don't want my moderators to feel like, oh man, I got to drop. It might be only 10 people here, but I don't want them to feel like I got to constantly drop these links. So whenever you see a couple new people come in, or if somebody asks for your link, hey, type in Soil Family, one word, and it'll drop your link. Even if you don't have a channel, it will shout you out. So that's what I love about this thing. Let's see. What is the tallest building in the world? The library. It's got the most stories. I guess that would be true. So going to work. All right, Moons over Miami. We appreciate you. But yeah, I thought that would be fun to play with. So who should you never pamper? A cow. Let's see. Let me see if that one will register. Thank Dragon. Somebody was typing. Who was doing jokes? 2% was doing jokes on Friday, like outdoing outdoing Thank Dragon. It was, I mean, not Thank Dragon, outdoing Nightbot. It was so funny. So 2% kept dropping all these jokes, and Nightbot like took a little break and came back so strong. It was hilarious. But spoiled milk. Oh, that makes sense. Spoiled milk. So what's y'all weather like? Where y'all located? I'm not exactly sure where everyone is located. Are y'all snowed in? Are y'all just home for the holiday? What are y'all doing today? Are y'all cooking anything special? Because that's what we like to talk about on Monday mornings. You should never pamper a cow. Spoiled milk. Yeah, that makes sense. Good morning, Sunny's Place. How you doing? How much snow did y'all get? We got absolutely none, but we got a ton of rain, which I'm always glad to see the rain, because I love the rain to take care of the plants, the garden, everything. But we got a lot. Just getting in the 30s from low 10. What? Low 10 in Michigan. Goodness gracious. Spell check be killing me. Thank Dragon. I think we all have that issue. Spell check will have you looking crazy. I can't set my phone and stop correcting me. Yeah, that spell check will have you all messed up. We got a dusting of snow, but nothing huge. I want to grill. Hey, it would snow 6, 8 inches, and my dad would still grill. So Have fun. That was the my dad loved to grill when it snowed. Ohio in the house. Snow last night. Yeah. Well, snow came and now it's raining and it's all gonna turn into ice. Oh, yeah, micro farmer. That ice. I can't stand that ice. Good morning, Urban Gardening Chronicles. I am snowed in Toronto, Canada. Tried to shovel. Yeah, just chill. Long as you ain't got, you know, long as you just chill. Enjoy the day. Don't work too hard. When you snowed in, maybe that means take a break. Snow, black ice, playing in the snow, eating, drinking hot chocolate, and then dropping seeds. I cannot wait. Y'all know Andell sent us hot chocolate. I wanted to get a little cold so I can enjoy hot chocolate. And then my bonus daughter gave my husband, look, she gave us the the cocoa bombs that you pour the warm milk on and they explode. So yeah, I want to enjoy them over the next few days. But I wanted to get a little cool, like 45 degrees isn't cool enough for me. Yeah, autocorrect as hell. We grill when it's snowing too. Yes. We got about 4 inches, look pretty, but I'm sick and can't go out and play in it. Oh man, Sonny. Enjoy your sights. That's it, right? Enjoy your sights. But you can go out like in your well, if you're sick, I guess not. But if you sick with the other one and don't have energy, I understand. But if you just quarantine and you can get out and play in the snow. But at least you can see it. You know, I love seeing snow pictures. That's all. Videos and pictures. That's all I want to see. We got 1.5 inches yesterday and started melting shortly after 33 today. Cars did slide on some black ice. Yeah, that's crazy, right? It's 32 degrees in St. Louis. We'll be experimenting on vegan burgers again, trying to make it perfect. I love experimenting with vegan meat. I need to make us some burgers. That's what I need to do, or steak or something. But yeah, it need to get like cold or rain or something for me to experiment because now I'm just like, oh, let me go outside. I wonder what your tattoos is on your arm. So this one is just flowers. I don't know what kind, but my brother did this tattoo and it's just a bunch of flowers. Tattoos are very addictive, and I was once in that addiction mode. This funny tattoo is like one of my first tattoos. Let me see. Did you hear about the Thank Dragon is dropping jokes for y'all. It's the no fun quarantine. So no energy. Oh yeah, I understand. We definitely gonna pray for you, Sonny. Hopefully things will stay about where they at and not go south, but we want you to take your time and get strong and feel better. But I'm sure it's plenty of action on YouTube to keep you company while you chillax, watch some exciting TV shows. I can't give you no I cannot tell you what to watch because I don't watch enough TV to give anybody any suggestions. So this funny tattoo is this used to be a cookie. So my nickname was Cookie. People used to call me Cookie from where I was from. And it used to be a cookie, but I was like 100 pounds or so then. So it was a cookie when I first got it. And now it has turned into, the kids call it, my nieces call it a pepperoni pizza. So my cookie is now a pizza. So this is one good reason or one good example of why not to get a tattoo, especially when you're young and silly, because you will end up with a pizza instead of a cookie. So that's just two of my double number tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos. So pizza, cookie, the best. Yeah. I've been watching YouTube and binge watching true crime documentaries. Yeah. That's the best thing to do. Like when my back go out, I just watch a lot of YouTube. And what I try to watch is somebody that I know trying to get to monetization. So I watch them a whole lot, just replay their videos, or I start them on the computer and get back in bed and watch something. So cookies and pizza are great. They actually are great. It just didn't turn out too good for my tattoo, but hey, it's a it's a memory. um, I can always use this as an example. Like when the kids say, "Oh, I want a tattoo," this may make you change your mind. I went from 100 pounds to 200 pounds. Well, I was my heaviest weight was like 250 ish, 260. So that stretched that cookie out to a pizza, and the kids were saying, "Oh, this is a pepperoni pizza." I'm like, "Yeah," but all my tattoos mean something for the most part. Hey there, Roger. But that's my funny tattoo story. So I am now a grown woman who is. Sometimes I'm like, man, I shouldn't have got all these tattoos. But the good thing, well, I am a nurse, and I tried to get them in places where you wouldn't see them. So when I was working at the hospital, your tattoos couldn't show, and some of my scrub tops might have been shorter or whatever. They didn't pay it too much attention, but I just don't like for them to show when I'm working. Some people find tattoos as disrespectful or whatever. So I try to respect everybody. I cover them up because they are for me. But I love tattoos. My husband got tattoos. His entire back is done, and you know, something across his stomach. So we all got them. But I mean, we don't all have them, but a lot of us have them. It's just make that right decision when you old enough, not as a child, because you'll make some crazy decisions. And yeah, I had a few. Good morning, Andell. How you doing? How's the weather treating you? My 19-year-old wants a tattoo. I told her to wait till she experienced life. Yes, most definitely. My bonus daughter, my husband's daughter, wanted a tattoo, I think when she turned 17. And he told her she is one of the best kids you could ever meet. So smart, so sweet. And he told her, he said, wait until you grown, because I don't want to okay a decision that you may regret later on. So he said, wait until you older and see how you feel about it then. But I'm not gonna okay it now because you're just too young. So I'm sure it may fade away. You go through this moment where it's like, I won't, I won't, I won't. But you really don't want it. You just, going through a phase. So let me close this. Um, I have a little heart on my chest that no one can see. All three of my children have plenty. Yeah, yeah. All of mine you can't see unless I got on shorts or something. But if I had to go to work, you can't see them, just depending on the shirt, or in the summer you see a lot of them. But yeah, tattoos were fun. And sometimes I still look at them and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the sad part about me getting tattoos is I have a high tolerance for pain. So none of them hurt. So I think if maybe one would have hurt, I would have said, oh, no, I ain't doing that again. But no, it was all like I could eat a whole meal and sit and carry on a conversation and whatever. I got one on my back since I've been with my husband. And I think he was eating something or whatever he was doing. I was just laying there talking to him, but getting my back done. So they can be addictive. That's why I don't do too much. Same here. I do a lot at once. Um, I'm praying to find some land this year. I can grow what I want. Also, desperately need peace and quiet. Yes, Vanessa Buckman. So we live. Our neighbors are pretty close to us, but it's so peaceful. Our neighborhood is peaceful. We wanted a quiet neighborhood. My husband called it a neighborhood that go to sleep at night. Well, our neighborhood sleep all the time because it's so quiet here. But Um, we got 1 acre, which is a lot of land for what for homesteading. We could do a whole lot on 1 acre. We have rabbits, chickens. We won't get any more animals because we think about the smell with the neighbors and the noise. But other than that, for chickens and rabbits and well over 100 plants, plus a lot more to go, you know, don't overthink how much land because you don't need a whole lot of land. A lot can become a headache. So yeah. I have my only tattoo when I was in my 50s. My daughter talked me into it. That's funny, Andale. I did not know you had a tattoo. But yeah, they can be fun. I mean, but hey, get you one and roll with it. At least you were in your 50s and you made a sane decision, unlike us kids. She wants to get matching tattoos with her best friend. They known each other since 5. Both were bullied in school. Now they are 19 and want to do something for their friendship. That would be cool, but long as she do it somewhere where it's not, visible all the time, because it can stop you from getting the job of your dreams or a lot of things. So I would definitely think about it, but put it somewhere where it can be hidden. It's on my bucket list. Not friend of pain though. My tattoos didn't hurt, and I have them everywhere. Hey, Chine Moss Farm, Azalea Moss. But yeah, Lavender for Luck. They did not hurt, so that was my biggest thing. The fact that it didn't hurt. So maybe a little pain would have made me rethink the other 10 or so, but no, didn't hurt. And not hurting made me say, oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try that. Let me get one here. Now I hear the foot, if the top of the foot and what is it, the back of the ear, I think I hear that they are pretty painful. Or the fingers or something. But I would never, I wouldn't do, I know some people get their wedding ring on their finger. I hear that one is painful. So I probably wouldn't do that. And well, I'm not going to get any more tattoos anyway, but I've always wanted my foot tattooed, but I never got around to it because I did not like how how it would swell the foot up. I'm like, that's crazy. So I like wearing flip flops all the time. So yeah, I'm real careful about that. But I stay away from the places that hurt. And I haven't hit one yet. And I have them on the arms, legs, back, chest. So, and none of my tattoos hurt. Good morning, Carolina Roots. How are you doing? And Dale has a heart on her ankle with a flower from each member of her family inside. Small and a small dragonfly over it to represent all that have gone before me. Oh, that's so sweet, Andale. See, they should always mean something. My tattoo was very painful. I thought he was ripping my spine out. Vanessa Buckner, goodness. But my brother, when he did my the one on my leg, I got like this bracelet wrapped around my leg. When he got to the top part of my shin, I'm like, dude, are you trying to dig in my bone or something? What are you doing? But other than that, it didn't hurt. It was just a weird feeling. So I'm a nurse too, so I want the SR. Whoa, just too scared. Yeah, I used to love when my patients would, like my younger patients would be so afraid of needles. They would freak out. Oh God, nursing, you gotta stick me again, or I gotta. Yeah. I would love the ones that came in and they had the Q1 blood sugars and you had to check them every hour. They would freak out. But then you got all these tattoos all over your body, and I'm like, dude, chill. Why are you so afraid of needles and you got all these tattoos? And it was always the young ones. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well this morning. Good morning. She stole my thunder. My boss has a tattoo on the top of her foot and up his chest where it hits the collarbone. He said those were really painful. Whew, yeah. My husband said the one on his back was pretty painful. Goodness. My grandma passed in November. I'm getting a photo of her on my forearm. Oh, that would be great. I love seeing photo tattoos because some people make those photos look exactly like, I mean, flawless. You would think it was a picture taken. I would love to see that. That would be great. Sorry about the passing of your grandmother. Marijuana, good morning, everyone. We are doing great. How are you doing? Let's see. Talking to each other. Homestead Aquarius. Thumbs up for you, Black's Tropical. Beautiful background of passion fruit flowers. Yes, Homestead Aquarius. We are excited about Shed Wars. I'm like, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing other than growing, but we going to grow. So we excited about getting into Shed Wars 2022. Let me make sure I got that year right. Shed Wars, y'all need to check out Shed Wars if you are a gardener, a farmer. Check out Shed Wars Northern Hemisphere 2022. We have officially entered Shed Wars for this year. I like the thought of being able to keep up or having to keep up with everything you grow, every pound of what you grow. So that will let me know how well we did this year. Like I knew we grew a lot of stuff last year. That's all I know. We grew a lot. Now to have to document it and keeping up with it will be great. Keep me on point. Good morning, Getty Radio Show. Yes, got two tattoos. As you said, it was more of a weird feeling than hurting. I almost feel like you're getting a massage for one of those deep massage. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like a crazy tickle, deep tickle. Yeah, it was weird, but not painful. Have a great day, Thank Dragon. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure if you were leaving. I am happy you are joining us, Sherry. It will be fun. Yes, it will. Good morning before the billions. My tattoos feel like getting scratched on a sunburn. Oh, so yours burn a little bit? Stinging some? Just get under longer, sit, your body start to swell up. Just get harder the longer you sit and your body start to swell up. Let's see, let's see. I think everybody else is talking to each other. Look like we are good to go. But yeah, y'all check out Shed Wars. See if you may want to get in that competition. I like it because we not restricted to grow. Like I could not figure out how to do the MIG grow off in a bucket, 5 gallon bucket. But I know with Shed Wars we can grow our entire acre and it all count. So yeah, less complicated. We don't want to be restricted, but we do want to grow. Well, we are gonna grow because we are growing now. So let's talk about some food. Morning,
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing?
fine. How you doing? Oh, it's almost somebody's birthday.
Hey, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow, yes, I get a
Yes.
little
Are
bit
y'all
more.
doing anything special for your birthday?
No, I never do anything really for my birthday at all. So, it's usually work related, and tomorrow is no different because we have rehearsal. So that means I got to take cupcakes to rehearsal.
Oh yeah, yeah. So let me remind y'all: if you say Soil Family, one word in the chat, Nightbot will shout your channel out. So just for the, I see a couple people that
Popping
may
in.
not know what is wrong with this thing. Good morning, Hugo Homestead.
Hey, good morning.
Any food you want to grow. So we joined Shed Wars. Let's
I
see,
I saw that.
and Homestead Aquarius and Will It Grow. uh, I think they are the team captains, and they'll do. I think this is the third year for them, and they'll do draft in March. And it's any
Mhm.
food you grow, forage, fish, or hunt, weigh your eggs and your chicken before you cook it. What? Oh, I
Hold
didn't
on.
know that. So it's anything basically that you do on a homestead that's edible. Hmm,
Ah,
that's interesting.
wow. But you have to be a farmer, a homesteader, a grower. Like that has to be a part of your lifestyle or what?
I don't think so. I forgot to say good morning, soil family. And I don't know it was a perk. I'm not sure. I don't know if you. I'm not sure. So Homestead Aquarius Mike can tell us. So you have to be an actual grower, I guess. So you mean like getting it from
A
your fresh
CSA?
veggies like you usually do?
Yeah. So, say for example, like, I'll get veggies from the CSA at different times of the year when they're like our CSA runs, which is somebody asked, I mentioned it somebody's live stream. It says CSA, community supported agriculture. So, like, for people like me, I don't grow, but I have people around me that grow. And it's like you pay them so much money every month, or some people have it differently. Some of them you pay before it even starts. So what
Mhm.
happens is $250 you might pay at the beginning of the season, and then for a certain amount of months you get whatever. And the prices just vary depending on how the CSA is set up. Some of them they have vegetables, meat, cheeses, everything.
Mhm.
But that's what I was trying to figure out, like, oh, can I use that? How does that work?
Yeah, I was laughing at Nightbot said, my boss told me to have a good day, so I
So I
went
went
home.
home.
Good morning. Good morning, Felicia.
Hey,
But
that's
yeah,
our
I'm not sure. Let's see. I have an entry video that tells you what to do to make one. It's easy. Oh, so yeah, I know Homestead Aquarius and Will It Grow, they have all the rules in their videos, which I think you could just search the hashtag Shed Wars 22 and it should give you all of
I'm
the
gonna check it
rules.
out. Because
Yeah.
I heard the tattoo conversation. I have zero tattoos, and
Oh,
I don't have any piercings. Oh, you know what? That might be what I do tomorrow for my birthday. I've been wanting to get my nose pierced for years because it's so beautiful. I have never seen a nose piercing that I didn't like. I have family members with nose piercings, so I don't know. Maybe tomorrow that's what I'll do.
maybe that sounds great. My brother wanted to do my nose when I was little, but he will put a um, clothespin on your nose,
To numb
and
it.
then he will put some ice and alcohol on it and just stick a needle through it. No,
Oh, cool.
I was like,
Okay.
no, thank you. He said, you just put, and then he would get the straw from the broom and stick it in. He said, you got to leave it in. And I'm like, no, no, thank you. So I only got my ears pierced, but I have a lot of tattoos. You should
Right,
definitely do
right.
that.
So wait, you said you do or you don't have your ears pierced?
I do. That's all I
Oh,
have is my ears pierced and my tattoos.
got it. Okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought you had
so
your
she
ears
stole my
pierced.
thunder. Nightbot is very easy. You do, I mean, you do have to put in some codes or something to get different things. Like you can tell it, it will give you recipes. Um, it'll do different things. It will greet people if they come in and say hello. Nightbot will greet them a different way, and it'll drop people weather. It's a lot of things. So get a bone on your nose, Laquita.
I
Trash
told
can
him.
wait.
I told him watch Wednesday for the bone.
Yeah.
You know it. Homestead Aquarius, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out because um, they said it's all about teaching people how to grow their own food again and have fun doing it, teaching and having fun. So I'm gonna definitely check out Shed Wars, hashtag Shed Wars 22. I'll look it up, get the
Yep.
rules, and I'll see how I can fit in because I love teaching. Um, yeah, food is fun. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah, we
growing a
heard
lot of
about it
food.
when we first came on YouTube, but I was like, Shed Wars. I said, I don't know what it's about, but Wide Family Farm, Courtney was talking about it and she said, y'all have to do it. And then when I saw the other day that it was entry time, I was like, okay, because we gonna grow. We gonna put in some a couple raised beds, and I'm getting my potato slips and sweet potato slips ready. So yeah, we got a lot going on. Good morning, off grid living.
Good morning.
Nose ring. Yes, lavender for love. We should go for the nose ring.
Yes, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's what I say. Look, that's what I say. And then I look at my calendar, and I have so many things on my calendar for tomorrow. But I'm doing it. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. We'll see what we can do.
Yep.
We have
You'll
so
pass
many.
somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We have like so many places in our area that are reputable for piercings. So yeah, I think
Mhm.
we can figure that out. And
Yeah.
I heard everybody talking about the cold, the snow, the ice. And so, one thing I wanted to talk about today for Tasty Topics is, what some people have in their home that they always have, like food wise. What are some of their go tos? What are some of their staples? You know how when the snow comes, at least in Virginia, I don't know about anywhere else, everybody's lined up cleaning out the shelves. And I'm thinking, well, what were you eating before? And how long do you plan on being in the house? And how much do you eat? Like I've it just always has perplexed me because I'm like, well, there's always something, right?
In the house.
Yeah. What kind of life
Yeah.
y'all living?
Like I haven't been to the store. Oh my God. I haven't been to the store maybe in 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, for nothing. I used to would run to the store just for something. Oh, I
Yeah.
need this. So let me go grab. But I can't think of. I did go to the store last weekend because we wanted lime when we tried the miracle berry. But other than that, I haven't been to the store in weeks. So I mean, I
Mm.
know we are unexpecting snow or anything, but even if we were, it's nothing I can think of other than maybe potato chips or something snacks for my husband. Other than that, I mean, we okay because I could just bake some brownies or bake a cake and or some sweet bread and he'll be okay.
Exactly. Yes. And I think that's the thing. People don't realize like you can cook anything and you'll be okay because when you're going to work or moving around, you're not eating that much food. So what's the difference when you're stuck in the house?
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
how
like
people say, I'm gonna make a big pot of soup. Well, you haven't been making big pots of soup. Should you start that now? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
yeah, yeah. I said I was gonna make chili this week because I'm thinking about all of the warming comfort foods when it's cold. So
Mm.
it looked like we may get a week or two of cold, and I'm like, okay, I want to make chili and cornbread. And I know my husband say cornbread does not go with chili, but it does in my opinion.
Right, right, right. See, but that's the thing. You already like chili though, right?
Yes.
And so that's one thing I'm talking about for people that they're outdoors every day eating sandwiches. Like
Hmm.
for breakfast, they'll buy a breakfast sandwich. For lunch, they'll buy a lunch sandwich, whether it's a sub, a burger, or whatever. And then for dinner, they come home and then they finally say, oh, I want to eat some chicken with a tablespoon of broccoli beside it and some rice. And those are the people that will go out and will get stuck at home and say, oh, I'm going to make a big pot of soup or, chili or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm stuck
So,
at home now. I have a choice.
right. Yeah. Then they get into it. So, what about, so for you, you're saying those are some of your staples. Those are some of your go tos. Chili. I see Lavender Lux for Lux saying chili sounds so good with honey cornbread.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. That's what I'm. My sister in law made chili yesterday, but of course they got snow and ice yesterday. So she was like, I want some. She got caught out in the snow. She said, I'm so stupid because I knew it was going to snow. And I said, I want to make this chili because it's going to snow. She said, and I went to the store and the first food line had absolutely nothing. She said, I rolled around in all these different stores. Finally went to a Publix and they had everything. I said, yes,
Ah,
I love Publix. She said, but it's snowing and I got to get back home. And I'm like, oh, okay. That sounds fun. So, but
That's the
yeah,
thing. I was watching somebody, she got stuck in the snow. I think it was Global Green Book. She went out to go to get
to
her
the bank.
girl, she went to get her laptop because it was, she was thinking like, I'm gonna be stuck at home, so let me go get my laptop from work. I'm like, girl, I would have just been like, I can't make it. I can't like
Yeah, I ain't jeopardizing my life for no laptop. Y'all will be all
yes.
right.
Yes. And that's when she left at like 7 in the morning and got back like 7 at night and never got the laptop. And
Yeah,
then of course she was
that's crazy.
running out of gas, running out of cash. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much. Ain't no way I would have just stayed home.
She was trying to get to the bank, and she was like, "So I'm snowed out of the bank. Nobody can get in. Nobody can get out." And I'm like, "Girl, you should have been home.
Right. She could have pulled
It
over
ain't
and
work."
walked to the bank, but she couldn't stop in the middle of the street, I guess. So I'm just like, look, this is where, like, we always keep cash in our vehicle, blankets in our vehicle, cash in the house, um, gas in our car, food,
Mm-hmm.
coats, And so, yeah, I just, as a nurse, like, they always want you to come to work as a nurse. Now,
Yeah.
I didn't mind driving in the snow because nobody was on the road. Everybody was
Mm-hmm.
home. People weren't going out to get their laptops back then. They were just like, I'm stuck. I can't. They would
Yeah.
just call in if they had that type of job. As a nurse, we always had to show up because who else going to take care of the folks?
Yep.
So, okay, I would go and I had no problems, really navigating, but at the same time, I kind of stayed prepared,
Yeah.
even if it was like granola bars in the car or something. And that's one of the things that we never have at home anymore. I do keep oats. Dun, dun, dun. I do just get the Quaker brand. These probably full of glyphosates. No, they say they're certified. They say they're non-GMO. But I don't know if they got pesticides sprayed on them. But we always keep oats, and I
Mm-hmm.
learned how to make granola actually. So that's one of the things, that we always have.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember here, we had a tropical storm come through a couple years ago, and I had an emergency appendectomy. And I
Oh.
was like, oh my, I had just had surgery 2 weeks prior to, but I thought I was having a reaction from my surgery. And I was like, my body hurt. I'm weak. I can't eat. Everything made me feel nauseous.
Mm.
And my husband finally, he had to go to work. He was still a police officer at the time. And he said, get you some clothes and you gotta go with me. And I don't know, I was so confused and I was thinking, my body just hurt. I just had surgery 2 weeks ago. It's
Hmm.
okay. Went to the hospital and they were like, no, emergency surgery. Your appendix is about to rupture and we need to get that
Oh,
out. And I'm like, what? I just had surgery. And they were like, that's okay. But when
wow.
I
We're
woke
taking
up
you
the
right
next
back.
morning, well, that was at like midnight. So around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, the nurse was telling my husband, oh, we're gonna send her home because this tropical storm is coming through and we ain't keeping nobody. I'm like, what? I couldn't even hardly walk.
Right. They just putting everybody out. Just get in
But
the
never,
street.
I said, if it snow, I guess they'll just wheel you out in a stretcher on the bed to your car to get rid of you because they were like, we ain't about to be here with all these people.
Right, right.
I was like, I've never experienced, when I was working, we just had teams. And if you were sick or had surgery or whatever hurt, you were here with us.
Yeah.
Nope. They kicked everybody out the hospital. I was like, what in the world?
Mm. It's a trip, Now, I will say that I'm also watching these food folks because uh, Urban Gardening Chronicles, I saw them say have snacks in the car for winter driving,
Mm.
an extra snow brush to use at a red light, and water. Talking about it be dry in the car sometimes.
You got to stay prepared because you never know. I mean, look at California. They just had a flood, a tsunami. So
Mm,
who would have known? I know they had warnings, but it's better to just stay prepared all the time at home
right.
in your vehicle. at work, because when it when it when it hit the fan, then what? It's not, you don't have time to always go grab and do so. You gotta
Right.
stay prepared.
Exactly. Exactly. Now let me ask
Chili
you about.
goes with cornbread.
Now I'd agree. I will agree with this statement. But does chili and meatloaf? I thought you already had the meat in the chili.
That's what I thought. I don't know about the chili and meatloaf. Maybe he's saying either or sounds perfect.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because Minion Elion had veggie soup and grilled cheese.
Mm,
Um, I do like grilled cheese with soup. And see, lavender for luck. I love my oats. I make quite a few different things, and sometimes I buy this really big bag and I fill this container. I get this big bag of organic oats. It's like a 5 pound bag or something at the organic healthy or organic food depot near us. And I've
mm,
never seen anybody sell it like that. So I said, okay, this is cool. And I make, of course, granola. I make those brownie bites. I
mm,
make a couple of other oatmeal, of course.
yeah.
you know, um, and I sometimes I use it in um, breads, like you were saying about the zucchini bread. I'll use some oats sometimes. So instead of just flour, I'll grind up oats to create oat flour to go along with it
Mm.
as well. So
Oh,
we got our answer too: meatloaf and chili on the side with cornbread.
that sounds like something my husband would do.
mm. And I'm with Lavender for Luck is talking about this hydrogen peroxide. I'm a firm believer. She said when I get my nose pierced, it'll deaden the pain right after. I didn't know that it'll stop the
Mm,
pain immediately after. So she's like the toothache. I know you have the toothache plant you're growing, you
yes.
know, but she says it works for a toothache as well, and it does help for a lot of things because that's what we would clean our patients' trachs with. When our kids are
Mhm.
sick or when we're sick, we gargle with it because it immediately takes away the pain in your throat and that scratchy feeling.
Yeah.
Now, what about this one? How do you feel about chili with cinnamon rolls? Don't
I
they
know
go
my
together?
husband would love it because I think he'll eat anything with a cinnamon roll.
That's what I was
So
gonna say.
I
Yeah.
think that's a go, son.
Like, don't they just go together? Because you can pretty much eat a cinnamon roll with anything.
With anything, lasagna. I mean, you can eat eggs and sausage or bacon or grits or anything. So yeah,
Mm.
spaghetti.
Folks done heard about it. You see Grace to Garden talking about chili with cinnamon rolls is the bomb.
Hey, grace to God. Yes, most
Hello.
definitely. Think you
Okay,
got a winner there, Sonny.
extra clothes and blankets. So here's the thing: you are in a warm spot. Is this something that you do? Extra clothes or blankets in your car? Because you always are teasing us with the warm weather.
Yeah, we keep extra everything in the car somehow. Like we all, I think because we move around so much in the summer, we just leave stuff in the car throughout the winter. But we
Right.
always got jackets and hey, Rambo Green Hands, we
Hello.
always got extra jackets. Definitely a lot of water, and I'm sure you can find some snacks in there. My husband is the snack man, but he pretty much, I'm the driver, so
Right.
he control the passenger side and the back of the car most of the time.
I want to tell Rambo Green Hands. You see how he have it? He has it separate. Soil brothers and soil sisters.
Yeah,
So
if you
if you
type soil family one word, it'll drop. I need to see if I can change and put soil family, soil brother, or soil sister. That way,
mm,
if they type either one of those three words, it'll drop. So,
right, okay, so put in soil family. Now look at this. The school was even serving chili and cinnamon rolls, so I guess it does go together. Sunny's
yeah.
Place says that they Christmas parade and programs. They're trying to kill the kids. But you got a
Hey,
cheerful
Thor
team.
Haven Farm.
Oh, hello. Good to see you.
I saw Thor this morning out in his hot tub,
Naked.
butt naked. I said, hey, he said his hot tub is big enough for 6 people. And I'm like, I wonder if those are 6 naked bodies or six bodies with clothes on. Because he talk all the time about birthday suits in his hot tub.
He was, but look, he was naked in in that hot tub. So I think he's talking about birthday suits. Well, he didn't show us all everything, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have much but birthday suit on. So yes,
Good
Rosaline.
morning, Rosaline.
Good to see
So
you.
glad to share my morning coffee time with you. So glad you are here. I was listening to Rosaline yesterday. I was telling my sister in law, I said, you got to go check her channel out.
Mm. What is she
So that's
talking
all
about?
I say. So, Rosaline, if you type in the chat, Soil Family, Nightbot will shout you out. Y'all should check her out.
Right, right. What is
Link
he saying that's deadly? What he talking about the birthday suit? What did we say?
must be because
That
I think that's all we talked about the birthday suits.
I know. Hey, Jay LaRue.
Good morning, Jada. But I wanted to make sure
But
everything.
yeah, another thing is since my CSA is over, I know we're talking about food, and of course, I'm always talking about. He's laughing. You were naked in there. Yep, we know. Birthday suit for sure. So anyway, um, one thing that I always have because is a 5 pound bag of carrots. Like instead of buying them one bag at a time, I buy them bags at a time. I always try to buy organic, and we don't grow our own. So carrots, carrots, carrots. It's
Yeah,
you
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 can
know.
grow your own. All you gotta do is chop the top off like healthy G mom. Put that
Hmm.
thing in some soil, you be good to go.
Right. And I do have some pots where I've killed the plants. And so that's one of my plans. And I'm looking at Healthy G Mom. I'm like, okay, I have a plan to get some grow bags as well. Because then
Oh,
I'll kind of see what's going on, know what's going on instead of us. Girl, my aloe plant, they put so much water in it. I just looked one day, it had dissipated. It was like laying down flat. It melted. I don't even know how to explain it. You know?
uh, oh, oh,
Yeah,
he was talking
man.
about the cinnamon thing.
Oh,
Rambo Green hands.
right, right,
Uh,
right.
hey, Kansas Misfit. So you
Hello.
watch Acre Homestead? She was announcing her container
Mhm.
challenge last night, and she showed all those different size grow bags from what maybe a 1 gallon to a 55 gallon.
Right, right. I was
Yeah.
watching and I was on the phone at the same time. So I was mainly watching. With my
Mhm.
headset, I can watch the video and listen to the conversation and the video both at the same time, but it's difficult. I kind of need to focus on the person that I'm talking
Yeah,
to. But
yeah,
I was in there.
yeah. Good morning, Brampton Gardner.
Good morning, Brampton Gardner and Gardner with Bernie. How y'all doing?
I know I said I want to grow so much stuff. I want to focus on a lot on my tomatoes and my herbs for tomato paste because we eat. I cook a lot of spaghetti and lasagna. So I want to
Mm.
really focus. I want that to be real successful, but I want to make sure I'm growing enough tomatoes and a good variety for a sauce. So
That's one of the places I use my carrots actually. So I put them in everything. Like you're saying, I put them in spaghetti, I put them in lasagna, any of my red sauces. Yep, chop them up, throw them in there. It works. Sandwiches
yeah,
too, definitely on a cold sandwich. I put them in there as well.
yeah, it was delicious in my macaroni and cheese, the carrots.
Mm. So I got an answer. Oh yeah, like you're saying, the carrots work in the macaroni and cheese sauce because I throw them in there too. Aloe vera is crazy for growing. You don't have to water it for like 5 years, and my kids were watering it every day. That's why it melted. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, they were watering it too much. And that's how I killed one of my aloe plants. Too much water, but I always say I forget about my plants. Sometimes my husband will say, "You need to water this, my house plants," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," because I will
mm,
drown them out. So I said, "Let me just forget about them and stop touching them because I overwater everything, especially when it's indoor." He just poured a whole bunch of water off my lemon plant. He was like, "This is too much water," and I'm like, "Okay."
right, right. You know what? So speaking of plants and goods and all of this good kind of stuff, somebody's name, Kansas Misfit. I'm gonna tell you what their name reminds me of. I used to order from Misfits Market. So off
Mm,
season, when my CSA is not working, I order from Misfits Market, and that's where you get like organic food, and fruits, vegetables, different things. You can order anything.
mm.
That's another place where I would get my vegetables off season, and I could try to get, a good source. You see, Brampton Gardner says she's been out there shoveling snow, and it's crazy out there.
You go,
Mm.
girl. When
But
you
what's the
shoveling
urban?
those snow, I'm gonna go enjoy a little bit of the sun in a little while.
I know, right? What is an ergonomic snow shovel though? Do you know what that is? Because see,
Uh,
we don't have snow.
we don't have snow shovels. Good morning, Tiffany. Q to you. The only time I would buy
Hello.
carrots, I would buy carrots from Sam's Club, but only when we went to my friend's house, who I'll talk about tonight, and we would buy a big bag of carrots like that for her donkeys.
Mm.
So
Oh.
now I'm like buying carrots to cook with, and I think about all the carrots that I took to the donkeys. I'm like, I would just buy carrots just for them. I would take them the entire pack, and they will run you down
For those
until
carrots.
all the carrots were gone.
Wow. See, this is where reading is fundamental or knowledge is power. You know how all those statements you hear and they have on billboards and stuff in school. And Rambo Greenhand says, remember, aloe is a desert land plant. It's a desert land plant. Water is not really needed often.
Yeah,
So, dang, okay.
that's pretty much like now. It's like, oh, that's common sense, right? But I didn't think, I never thought of that neither. But yeah,
Oh, I
really
need to
thought
get.
I've killed so many aloe vera plants. Good morning, gardening with Bernie. It's, I don't know, it's easy, but yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you see this? The shovel has a handle for your other hand, so it makes it super easy. I don't even want to know.
yeah.
Because I don't even. What you mean your other hand? Don't you got a shovel with both hands anyway?
How you shovel? It's
I,
usually a
I thought
wide
you
shovel, right?
like a hoe. I thought you use it like a hoe. You use a hoe. You use a hoe. So you know.
Use a hoe. Use a hoe. You use a
Use
hoe.
a hoe. You use a hoe.
But yeah, I thought you shovel with two hands anyway. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Hey, my tiny God, maybe I'm missing something somewhere. I don't know how to
Yeah.
shovel. But yeah, because I saw the funny picture with the dude with the shovel in the ice, and he had both hands on it. Yeah, but one
Mm.
hand is a handle, the other hand is the other
Oh,
handle.
there it is. One hand on the handle and the other hand on the other handle. See, that's why I'm just not going up. And yeah, just give us a video because us people that are like snow free and happy.
Yeah. Was it any? I mean, is there any bloopers in the video? I hope. I love bloopers, even though they're not fun, especially at our age. It's like, I don't want to fall. Oh my goodness. I
No,
fell last week. I was like,
girl, doing what? Out there working in the yard?
no, no. I tripped over something. I was blanching potatoes and was getting ready to turn around and walk off to go take them out in the breezeway and tripped over my husband's lunch bag. It was in the floor and I forgot. I was like,
Ah,
goodness gracious, I'm about to make mashed potatoes before I even want to make them. But yeah, everything went. All the potatoes, the lunch bag went somewhere else. The dogs jumped up. Like,
right.
I was like, sorry, y'all. I was like, did I
So
break my arm or what?
I
Falling at
know,
this
right?
age is
Let me
no fun.
tell you about that. The dance theater rehearsals. We always, Corey can't see, so we always tell people because you see Grace and Fire saying, "Oh no, this is not good for you." We always have people putting their bag down, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "Look, Corey can't see, so we don't want you guys having your bags on the floor. You have to put it on the back of a chair or on the chair. Like put the
Mhm.
straps on the back because I don't. This is my saying. I ain't got time for nobody to trip down and die. You know how you just explained, like, I'm like, what in the world? Did I break my arm? Like, that's how you feel when something goes down like that. Like, did I
Yeah.
trip down and die? So,
Trip down and die. Yeah.
yeah. And the kids
Yeah.
laugh, the adults laugh, but they remember put the bags on the chair because your foot gets caught in the strap. And
It's a done deal.
yeah, it's
You'll hurt
like,
yourself trying not to hurt yourself.
exactly. Exactly.
I fell and broke my arm last year. Oh my goodness.
And
Yeah.
I
So
know somebody who rolled out the bed. People always rolling out the bed and breaking their arm. I don't understand how you fall out the bed, but maybe they get caught up in the covers, like we're saying, with the strap on the foot. I don't know.
yeah, My friend, Lovey, she fell out of the bed one year for Halloween. We would dress up every year for Halloween. I would dress up with her, and then me and my husband would dress up.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a call at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, Lovey fell out of the bed. And I'm like, what? She was trying to get up, apparently. So
Mm,
I said, that's okay, call a parent. They said she was asleep in the floor. And I'm like, they said, but it's blood and blah, blah. I said, well,
oh,
send her to the hospital. I'll meet her at the hospital. So I
yeah.
get to the hospital and her entire face, she looked like a raccoon. She had
Oh,
this big
black
old
eyes.
swollen, and her eyes were black. And I'm like, she had no clue,
Right.
nothing. It
She
was
was
just like,
chilling.
huh? What? What my breakfast?
She was okay.
Falling out of the bed. Ooh, how?
Mm. So we can I can pull up a picture of that ergonomic snow shovel because I see people talking about it. But it's up to you. I know we're supposed to be talking
Yes.
about food, but
Let's see that shovel.
you see it, yeah. And look, they're like, oh my, like all of these falls, right? Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you
That
did
was
you
that was her last fall. I'm like, girl, you can't be falling. But she was so happy sitting in the chair with these black eyes. I'm like, girl, I was like, I gotta wash your hair some so we don't look. And I kept shades on her all the time because I'm like, oh my
right?
goodness. But
Mm.
she didn't know. She was just like, hey,
So now we know
that's
how they
so
falling out the bed. Maybe they ain't sleeping when they fall out. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
exactly. Yeah. But had accidents and bad luck. Ooh, I tripped over
Maybe.
barbed wire the other day and didn't know it was there. Now I go way around the trees. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
One trip like will wake you up and say, okay, I'm gonna let me be more careful. If you're watching, everything is like everything is suspect now. Okay, I'll
right.
go the long way.
Oh my goodness, that's not good. Like, so yeah, that's one reason why we really are big on trip hazards because of course Corey can't see, so okay, that's fine. But those of us that can see, we're the ones tripping too. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing either. Sonny's place. They said I
Exactly,
never
Sonny.
fallen out of bed, but
I gotta ask my husband, had he ever fallen out of bed? That's kind of weird. I guess
right,
dreaming you could because you get in those dreams where you falling or something, you'll jump. So I guess you could, but I just never have. So hey, Nunya, Texas.
hello, how are you? I wanted to talk about carrots because Jada LaRue was confused. She heard when she was a child them saying, um, she heard them saying, my eyes went bad from cataracts, and she thought it was carrots. So that's why she wasn't eating carrots because she heard carrots because she's a child. But the adults were saying their eyes went bad from cataracts. So, so of course, this is where you know look, you see Brampton Garden, if she ever falls out the bed, she ain't telling us.
So you
Please
won't even
don't.
tell your husband or your daughter, right? It's like, Mom, what was that noise? I don't know. I dropped something.
Yeah. But we do need to know how it happened. You see, we all perplexed. We need to know so we can figure out, like, okay, how did that happen? So,
Yeah, what not to do.
yeah, what not to do. So, anyways, uh-oh, okay, maybe this what he was talking about. But I had help from my husband. That's all the details I give publicly. So Thor Haven was right.
Yes, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Okay. The top bunk. That's different. You was a kid. I've heard of kids falling off as children and also jumping off.
Yes,
But
that top bunk is dangerous.
yeah. So I wanted to mention some of the health benefits of carrots because I started eating them when I was getting them when I had my first daughter. They were like, "You qualify for WIC." I was like, "I do. Okay, let me go get some free food." All of a sudden, I kept getting free carrots, and I was like, "What am I gonna do with carrots?" Because growing up, all we ate was canned. Oh my goodness, girl! When I tell you, canned goods was like the staple. You cook your meat, you cook some rice or something, or some boxed mashed potatoes, and then they'd be like,
Mm.
"Oh, just open up a can of green beans, open up a can of collard greens, open up a can of girl potatoes in a can." Anyway, So everything. So Lord, FR Humphrey keep falling. 3 falls trying to remember to keep my phone with me. I fell in the backyard and the dog knocked you over. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna find you out here either. So you
Yeah,
gotta save
keep
yourself.
that phone. Keep that phone handy. Good morning, sifting some soil.
Hey, sipping some soil, how are you? You know, another thing, I think I've showed you this before. Another way I keep my phone is I keep the strap. So this way
Mm,
I have, it's not, if I fall or if anything happens, I got the strap on and the phone goes with me. I can reach it because that happened to a family member last year where she fell and she couldn't get to her phone. And then, you know, somebody found her eventually, but she was okay, but it was like she couldn't get up. So,
yeah, that's what my husband said the other day. Where's your strap? Laquita was telling you about, and I'm like, I don't even know how I would get that thing. I got an outer box now, but I said
yeah,
I
put
gotta
it,
get some. So
you can get the camera strap, order a camera strap and just put it through the loop, any part of your case. So like my case, I just forced it through one of those little holes so the case does not fully cover it now. I got you up
oh,
here,
okay.
see? That's
So it
your,
got a little tiny gap there.
yes, but I just put it through any one of those holes at the bottom. Yes.
Okay, and it's just a camera strap.
Mm-hmm. Because they come in a pack of like 6 from Amazon.
Oh, good, because I'm sure I'd break a couple.
Yeah, one will last a long time and then, yes.
Yeah.
And this is another thing I wanted to say. Arizona Highland Homestead, I think we said hello to them. Um,
Hey, Mick. I don't think so. I saw him pop in just now, and RB the Garden Nanny.
yeah, hello. So somebody said they loved with Grace and Fire. Macheco Marco was here too, giving a thumbs up.
Hey, Macheco. Let me scroll down. Listen, people. But yeah, let's hear about carrots and the benefits and
Yeah,
how you
sure.
use them.
Okay. So I use carrots pretty much in a lot of different foods. Um, I will say the health benefits of carrots um, are like endless. So I'm reading right offline. I'll share the screen so that you guys know that this is and usually doctors recommend this site. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is Healthline. I mean, not doctors recommend, usually doctors write. So like this one was written by MSRDN, a registered dietitian. So benefits, they don't cause cataracts, but they have a lot of water in them. So
Mm-hmm.
they're mainly composed of water and carbs, and people are afraid of carbs, but pectin, they have fiber, and pectin is the main form of soluble fiber in them. So you get starch, fiber, simple sugars. They're extremely low in fat and protein, but the vitamins that you get are vitamin A, biotin, vitamin K1, potassium, vitamin B6. Um, so, K1 helps with your blood clotting and promotes your bone health. B6 is involved with conversion of food into energy, so it brings your energy up. And those are some of the main things. Of course, beta carotene, alpha carotene, lutein, lycopene. And lycopene is that uh, wonderful antioxidant everybody talks about that's in tomatoes and everything that may decrease your risk of cancer and heart disease. So they're good for so many things, right? The carotenoids do help your eyes, a reduced risk of cancer, lower blood cholesterol, weight loss, eye health. There you go, Jada LaRue. It's linked to vitamin A. Um, People with low vitamin A levels are more likely to experience night blindness. So carrots are rich in vitamin A. So that's why you have the reduced risk of you may have, or it's linked to a reduced risk of cancer and heart disease, plus improved eye health. So that's all I have to say about carrots. Um, I don't grow them yet, but I do buy them in the 5 pound bag, and we eat them in, let's see, my macaroni and cheese, because of course the cheese sauce. Whenever I make cheese, macaroni, even when I was eating dairy products and everything, boom, blend them up and create the cheese sauce. Look, Yes, they have so many benefits, my tiny garden. Oh,
Yeah,
roasted. Go ahead.
I cook with them more, way more now since we started talking about vegetables.
Mm,
I try to put them in as many things as I can. So I will put some in my chili this week too. So
absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely chili. So, roasted carrots, shredded carrots, and her vermicelli is what Brampton Gardner is saying. Um, I'm trying to remember,
Sonny's place was talking about carrots.
where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Okay. Made carrot ribbons and a rosemary butter sauce as an alternative to pasta. Oh, it was so good. I ate so much I didn't feel guilty about it. That's a good way to do it. I typically will throw them in stuff. So like when I make stuffed potatoes, twice baked, I'll definitely put carrots in there. When I'm making breakfast burritos, carrots are one of the things I'll put in there. Um, what else? They're amazing especially when you grow them. I need to grow my own. Got to get my grow bags and get it done.
yes, that sounds exciting. I think I won carrot seeds last night on Garden State Garden. Now
Oh,
that we think
wonderful.
about it. But yeah, good morning, Melissa. You not late. You
You
are
just in
here.
time for the good stuff.
But yeah, I saw where the girlie said, "What mac and cheese? Oh my God! I made macaroni and cheese for New Year, and I put cauliflower, okra, and carrots and onion in my roux or my cheese sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious.
Yes,
The
good stuff.
texture was great. The flavor was great. It was so good. So yeah, I'm learning to add carrots, and I'm like, I can be cooking something, and I'm like, oh, I can put carrots in that.
Right. And that's the thing. And so you see where Bamboo Green Hand says veggies have a lot of benefits. We need more veggies and less of the meaty thing. I'm not condemning anybody. If you eat meat, just add more vegetables because most of us are just not eating enough vegetables. But
Yeah,
Lavender for Luck shreds them and just throws it in everything. It's tucked away.
yep.
So, like I said, cold sandwiches, I'll slice carrots so that instead of lettuce, just add a little bit for the crunch, you know. I do have that. Miss Southern Belle is listening. I do have that cheese sauce recipe on my channel. I can show y'all how we did it. And wait, you didn't show yours, or you didn't create your video with the cheese sauce?
I didn't do a video, but you can show yours. I did
Okay.
see somebody. Grown with Hudson. Good morning, so your sister.
Hello.
So RB, the garden nanny, she's saying she heard it's best to just purchase carrots
I
at
saw
the store
that.
instead of dedicating space for them because they take so much space.
Hmm.
That
Okay,
that
so
do make sense to me because you only getting one carrot per. So it do make sense. I'm gonna try to grow some just in a small space, maybe in a small pot or something to see because it'll be my first time growing. But
mm,
I think it'll be. I know it's beneficial to just buy a big bag from the store, especially if you cook them as much as someone like Laquita.
I'm telling you, and that's where I was like, well, let me just buy them because, on Wick, they would just give you so many and you end up with it. And you're like, well, wait a minute, what am I going to do with this? How do I work this out? So I was like, okay, I started learning like the different things I could put in it. Or cook with carrots. Then I just started to do everything, just throw
Mhm.
them in everything. And I realized, like, oh, they really work. Like you see, Arizona Highland says we had roasted carrots with locally grown grass-fed leg of Dorper lamb last night. I know it ain't plant-based. It is plant-based. The carrots are. That's the whole point. That's the point we're trying to make. Yep. Like, don't worry about what you're eating your vegetables with. Make sure you're eating those vegetables. Like most people say, what did you have for dinner? Oh, I had a leg of lamb. And they don't even mention the other stuff. Well, what else did you have? Wow, you had roasted carrots or you had carrot ribbons. And you see Arizona Highlanders saying, if you want to grow them, they can send you some carrot seeds.
Yeah, I'm interested in growing carrots. I need to look more into it. Like this weekend, I've been on a sweet potato binge, so I got that down packed. But now I will watch some carrot videos because I want to grow everything.
Yeah, right.
So
Drinking
easy to
chicken foot
grow.
soup with pumpkin, chocho, and Mr. Carrot in right there. Okay, that's it.
Rambo green hands. I want to make a carrot cake. So is that like
It's
the same
just like
as?
zucchini bread, but better
Mm,
because oh my goodness, like it also has a few other things in it, nuts. And nuts will heighten the flavor of anything. That's another staple I always have. I didn't bring the walnuts in here. You know what? Some people say don't eat cranberries, but boom, I
I
always have
love those.
cranberries. Yes,
I love those. My husband, I'm not a nut eater, but my husband, hey, mercy, everything. My husband
hello.
loves walnuts. I keep walnuts for his brownies.
Yeah.
So,
I do have walnuts almost always in the house. Cashews because I make my cashew cream sauce. Um Seeds as well, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and you see Mignonelli in the saying, grow them in the container, the carrots. And Sunny's place says you can plant carrots around plants that don't have a deep root system. I always sow carrot seeds between rows of lettuce. So that's how you can
oh,
save space, you know?
yeah.
Like you can basically share the space since like she said, look at her. Okay, this is why people love carrot cake. Brampton Gardner said it. Don't forget the cream cheese frosting. And that's what everybody loves.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to make. I'm not sure my husband eat carrot cake, and I only tasted one time when we went to a restaurant and somebody gave Lovey a big hunk of carrot cake. This lady
Mm.
was so excited we were there, and I'm like, I don't know about this, and it tastes okay, but I was like, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna
I
have to
think
try
it
that.
was the
That
thought.
definitely like
I think it
crazy.
was just you thinking carrot and cake and you
Yeah.
not realizing that fresh carrot cake is off the chart, like Grace and Fire said. I don't know if they put craisins in theirs, but some people put raisins or craisins in there. I would say start without it so that way you can just try it out. But you see, Ronnie Weaver says, I add cranberries to my carrot cake. That's a popular one. That's why I say it has so much stuff in it. You'll
I'm
love
gonna
it.
have, I'm gonna have to try a carrot. I'm gonna have to find a good carrot cake recipe and as a guide and go with that. Yes, growing with Hudson. My husband think I'm crazy. I want to grow everything.
Hmm.
Oh my God. But we gonna get it done. We gonna get a whole lot done. Like I got plans for some things. So
Oh, I want to answer this question real quick. Why shouldn't you eat cranberries? Look, the plant-based doctors that I follow right now say do, right? Because I think their whole thing is they're looking at the biggest picture. If you're all eating all whole foods and not processed foods, but Dr. Sabi, for some reason, cranberries are not on his list. Probably because he's like, don't try the cranberries. Maybe they're better whole. I haven't
mm,
researched it, but that's the only person and I watch so many different doctors. Y'all know I always list them so that y'all can know who to follow if you need to know. Dr. Esselton. I was listening to Dr. Dean Ornish this morning. Dr. Neil Barnard, Dr. Michael Greger. He's the one that looks at all the different studies. And so, that's another one. Yeah, pistachios. We do go through those too. Almonds, I don't have enough teeth for that because somebody else said that they like their carrots cooked, not raw. Me too.
mm.
I broke a tooth on some celery years ago. I ain't not look. I gotta have my food cooked.
What? I like my carrots raw. I prefer
Mm,
them raw, but now I'm learning. Just like with the onion, I'm learning.
right. Well, like I said, if you got the teeth for it, do what you can do. That you're supposed to eat them raw. That way your teeth stay in, right? And
Yeah.
so, yes. Okay. And you see Rambo Greenhand said companion planting. So that's what you do. Ooh, see, everybody is talking about carrot cake. You got to get it done.
Gone with Bernie. I need a recipe. So y'all, that's what I need. Help with my carrot cake.
Yes. Everybody is saying, you see, Melissa, carrot cake is so good. No raisins, but that cream cheese frosting.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. And yes, you see what same thing I said. Start without the raisins. And Brampton Gardner does have a recipe for you.
But I love raisins.
So you
Oh,
might
so put craisins instead of raisins?
I like craisins better because I don't like raisins that much. And Corey, my daughter, they be eating raisins like it's gold. So it just preference, preference.
I'm
You know,
definitely Nick gave me a good I'm definitely checking out the pistachio almond cashier and My husband doesn't eat cranberries, but I can make him a trail mix. That would be good for him to snack on because I'm
Oh,
trying to get
let
us
me.
ready for the spring. That's my motivation to him. Get us ready for the spring. So let's cut back on some stuff.
I'm gonna tell you.
Pineapples.
Yeah. Oh, you
What?
saw what with the carrot cake? What part?
Yeah. Carrot cake with nuts, pineapples. I love pineapples.
That's what I was thinking too when I saw that. Like, ooh, that's that. There's a recipe for you. So you might want to, look at a couple of different recipes and see which one sounds like it fits all the things you like because you like raisins, you
Yeah.
love pineapples, your husband likes the nuts. Go for it. And
Yeah.
also, do you like nuts in baked goods? Because when you put them in baked goods, they're delicious.
Yeah. So I do put them in his brownies, which I don't care for walnuts, but I'll eat a little piece of a brownie, but I just don't care for it. But I do always try to remember to put walnuts in because that's how he like his brownies. But and when I cook them, I'm cooking them for him, so I try to
Mhm.
remember to put plenty of walnuts in there.
I have a question for Vanessa Buckner because I've had a lot of vegan chicken and tuna salad. What do you use? Because one thing I've used before is this particular tofu, the super firm from
Hmm.
Walmart as the meat, so to speak, and I season it or whatever. That what do we have? That barbecue chicken that
It
they
was
always use jackfruit.
jackfruit.
Do you use jackfruit? What are you using to create the tuna or the chicken? Cause take care, Nunya, Texas.
All right, Nunya, Texas. AZ Highland Homestead. Check out Shed Wars. That I think that is motivation to grow as much as you can because you know I think that is exciting. And now that I know that the eggs and the meat and all are included, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Hmm. Okay, so check out Shed Wars. You know what? Here's another thing. We're going to answer a question that Tiffany Q to Use is answering because I said Dr. Sabi says no cranberries. The doctors I follow say fine. Tiffany Q to Use says they're a superfood and overabundance they can cause issues, but in moderation they are a cancer fighter. So I'm going to look it up and let's check it out real quick. Is that okay with you?
Yep, I see RB the garden man. They say I put carrot, zucchini, and black bean in my oatmeal for breakfast.
Black beans and oatmeal for breakfast.
Yep,
So wait a minute. Who said this? I need to see
RB the
this.
granny.
Okay.
Black beans give more protein. Michael Greger, How
You
Not to
see?
Die.
Let me tell you, How Not to Die. Michael Greger writes a book every other year. And so yes, like they're already planned out. How Not to Die is one of his books. It's great. Um, I'm gonna check that out. I don't know if you have a recipe for it, but hey, let's go for it. Grace and Fire loves walnuts. And so you told them where to go look for it, or did you want to explain it? Shed Wars. Did you already? I can.
Um, Will It Grow or Homestead Aquarius? I'm not sure if Homestead Aquarius is still here, but Homestead Aquarius is one of the oh yeah, Homestead Aquarius is one of the captains of Shed Wars, Northern Hemisphere. So apparently Shed Wars is worldwide, and
Okay.
now it's just our turn. So
Mm,
this is a
got it.
great. I think it'll be great to get in. To keep up with what you're growing, how much you're growing, because that we
Hmm.
don't do. We just know that we get a lot of eggs, we have a lot of meat, but we never keep up with how much. So I think this will be a great way to keep up.
Right. And you see garbanzo beans for her. Okay, I've had it that way. I did like it that way.
Hmm.
Garbanzo beans in the veggie tuna salad or the veggie chicken salad. That's a good idea. I need to soak some today because you get more nutrients when you soak them. And I have heard of black beans and brownies and in veggie burgers because I saw Ronnie Weaver say veggie burgers too. Just not oatmeal yet. So.
Mm.
Uh-oh, not a granny yet. What'd she say?
I was laughing
Oh,
at Sonny's place. Sonny's place said, "Why ruin a cookie with a raisin? She doesn't care for fruit bits in her carrot cake,
mm,
but she think it's just a texture thing."
yeah, yeah, probably. You know,
Mm.
see, she said she like raisins and pineapple, but not in my cake. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the information. Wealth Talk Production. I got the bot. Thank you. But also make sure you put in if you want the main bot to help you out. You see all the jokes in there. If you write joke, Nightbot drops a dad joke, right?
Yep,
And then if you put in Soil Family, all one word, Nightbot will drop your link.
yep,
So yes, yeah, look into it, Grace and Fire. I'm gonna look into Shed Wars. Like, hey, let me see what I can do.
yes.
So
Let's get to it.
they have a
Hey, Anita.
hey, hello, how are you? All right, so I'm gonna share the screen. So they're making a movie about clocks. It's about time. Anyway, who put joke in there? Okay, there I see Sunny's place too. Okay, y'all got Nightbot doing the work. All right, so I'm gonna show. Growing with Hudson said, "What is Nightbot? What system is
Oh,
it?"
so Growing with Hudson Nightbot, I usually use it just to drop my links, like my Cash App, my Buy Me a Coffee, and to promote my merchandise. And I did it because I said at least my moderators won't have to worry about it. But then I researched it some more and found out that Nightbot will help with dropping links. You can put any words you want, for your guests to use. Connect them to remote server. I don't know what that is, but so I decided to use Soil Family, and I attached the link for Nightbot to drop or shout out your channel. That made it easier for my moderators, to not have to constantly drop links. But if somebody said, "Hey, such and such, what's your channel or something?" you could just put in Soil Family and it'll drop your link. Or people can randomly drop it throughout the chat, and that help out. I thought it would help out my moderators, but I like my chat to be active too. So just throwing in joke every now and then I thought would be funny and bring some life to the chat too. So Nightbot is just Nightbot. So just look it up and you can attach it to. I know you can attach it to YouTube and a couple other platforms, but it's pretty simple. I just don't let it police. I call it police in my chat because it will time people out. It'll block people, and that I don't want for using emojis or all caps. I don't want it to correct. You know, everybody is pretty much respectful in the chat, so I don't need that. And plus, I got moderators to help out with other bots and unruly people, so it's just for fun and help. Uh-oh. I hope I explained that. If I wanted to use it, where should I go? Just go online and look up Nightbot, and it'll walk you through. It'll tell you to set up an account. It's all free, and then it'll ask you what do you want to link to it, and just tell it YouTube, and it'll walk you through from there. It's so simple, but always look on YouTube too for how to set up Nightbot, and it'll walk you right through it. All right, Homestead Aquarius, thank you for popping in and hanging out with us, and I'm gonna send as many people as I can your way. Go ahead, Laquita, that was fine. You can show them. Get it, carnivore for life. Oh, I think you muted, or is it me?
It's me. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
thank you. I was talking to the kids. They brought me something. So yeah, I was just showing how you can literally just Google Nightbot. That way, it'll bring up the system. And then the other thing that you can do is you can go to YouTube, like she said, and or you can Google how to use Nightbot. And probably, Lord, I'm about to say you. Um, boom, there's a video.
Yep. Yep. And
And then
they'll give
once,
you it's a whole list of commands and
mm-hmm,
so much.
yes, and that's it. And so what I usually do is I try to find the shortest video, or the most recent video, so that way I can get an idea of whatever it is I'm trying to learn about. Yes, and that's how I kind of get it in quickly. So,
Yes.
growing with Hudson is saying thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Rambo. I mean, I'm so glad I got into gardening. My husband always been a gardener, but now this is like a whole new level. So, and I love it. I love every minute of it. And now I'm just like, I need to grow this. I need to grow that. And he like, yeah, calm down a little bit.
Hmm. So,
Nightbot is a moderator, Vanessa. So that's what you have to do. You have to add Nightbot as a moderator on your channel for it to work. But it is a moderator. I just don't let Nightbot, time people out and all that
right,
because that can be frustrating, especially when you're doing a giveaway and you timed out and you can't put in. So it can be a headache. You just have to turn off all those settings so it don't, because you can post as many emojis and whatever, and you know I usually don't have issues. I haven't heard of anybody saying, "Hey, I was timed out." So
right, right.
it's good. Check into it.
So, I'm going to show the cranberries and let's see
Okay.
what's with those. So, I'm just going to go to a tab and type in cranberries health benefits. I hit enter. And many people consider cranberries to be a superfood due to their high nutrient and antioxidant content. Research has linked the nutrients in cranberries to a lower risk of urinary tract infection. I can attest to that. I have a couple of stories about cranberries and that the prevention of certain types of cancer, improved immune function, and decreased blood pressure. So
Mm-hmm.
that's from Medical News Today. Health benefits of cranberries from WebMD. Let's go to Healthline because that one they always have the same sort of format, and you can kind of go right through and see it fairly easily. And this article was written by a PhD. So that's another nice thing is that they often will have articles by doctors. Fresh cranberries are nearly 90% water. So, this is another reason to add Gady Radio Show fruits and vegetables to your diet. You get your water in your fruits and vegetables as well. So, carbs and fiber, primarily composed of carbs and fiber, vitamins and minerals. You can get vitamin C, manganese, which is found in most foods. It's essential for growth, metabolism, and your body's antioxidant system.
Mm.
Vitamin E, vitamin K1, copper, let's see, quercetin, myricetin. Hold on, I'm trying not to click on other stuff. Pionidin, ursolic acid. So these are what these are. Okay. Quercetin is the most abundant antioxidant polyphenol in cranberries. So, and cranberries are among the main fruit sources of quercetin. Myricetin is a major antioxidant polyphenol in cranberries, and it may have a number of beneficial health effects. Um, Pionidin. Alongside cyanidin, pionidin is responsible for the rich red color of cranberries, some of their health effects, and this is where you get most of that from. Ursolic acid is concentrated in the skin. It's a triterpene compound ingredient in many traditional herbal medicine, has strong anti-inflammatory effects. And then the A-type proanthocyanidins, also called condensed tannins, these polyphenols are believed to be effective against UTIs. So you see, there's a lot of information here about UTIs, urinary tract infections, possible prevention of ulcers and cancers, stomach cancer and ulcers, heart health. So, kidney stones,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they help with that. You can minimize your risk through your diet. So, cranberries, boom, that's a good one. So I'll stop right
Yes.
there.
I saw two people. All right, Grace and Fire. We will see you tonight. I think that was Homestead Aquarius. I think he popped out.
We'll see y'all next time.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Sonny's Place said, I usually only I cranberries when they are covered in dark chocolate. Don't judge me. At
Look,
least it's dark chocolate, so hey,
yeah,
you're
get it
doing
in.
good.
Get it in. You can still get the benefits that way. That's the perfect part about it.
Yes, that sounds good. So I'm gonna have to check out. I saw where somebody said where I should get well Brampton Garden. She said she'll share
A
uh
recipe.
recipe with me. And I'm gonna talk to my sister-in-law because that's my recipe buddy. We always trying to figure out something together.
Right, right. So you
And
know she got
I'm
you
gonna
too.
try. I'm gonna try a carrot cake. Hopefully this
Yeah,
week.
go for it. I have my 5 pound bag of carrots, and I hardly ever make cake anymore. But that might be something I do. Maybe I'll put that on my list of things for this week. I hear
Yeah.
them back there saying, "Yay!"
Yeah.
RB the garden nanny also gave us that recipe with the oatmeal. Shred my carrots, a quarter cup of carrots, a quarter cup of zucchini shredded, add a half a cup of black beans in my oatmeal. I was just saying my channel name is RB the garden nanny, not granny, because I think I kept saying granny.
So don't judge us by how we talk, cause we be making up all different types of words and names, and it's like, what did you call you call Corey Jameson or something the other day, and I was like, hey, that's my brother.
Right, right.
Always, always, but we
It-
know, you know, we know what we mean. It's just it didn't come out right.
yes, yes. So I know I have to get going here soon, but
Yes.
definitely I wanted to share real quick that cranberry story. I got a UTI one time, urinary tract infection, and then the doctor actually told me to take AZO, that
Hmm.
thing on the shelves is like concentrated cranberries. So I was
Hmm.
like, okay, um, took it, and then another time I could feel it like starting, like coming on the UTI. And so, you know what? Be quiet, Corey. I asked them to bring the cacao because she said covered in dark chocolate, and this is my thing right here, my cacao powder. I always have this, and I use it in everything, like my coffee. We make chocolate milk with it. I make my brownie bites with it. Yes. And I've actually made the chocolate sauce for my breakfast cookies that I make with oatmeal because they look like dog treats. I had to throw that chocolate on them. Yeah, Corey came and left. Tiffany said, "Hey, Lurch."
Hey, alert.
I never eat carrot juice or celery juice, carrot and celery juice. I just eat the food. That way I get the fiber and everything all together.
Yeah, I probably should put a carrot in our smoothies, but I'll do that next week when because I make smoothies. So my husband just grab one and go. So now I won't have to make smoothies this week, but I make them for myself, but I don't have to make them for him. But
Hmm.
on the weekends, I make ours right then, just for him to take on the truck. I'm like, it's easier for him to just grab one and go, and he can eat it throughout the day.
Yeah. So that's the thing about these, travel foods. Like I know you were saying earlier about trail mix. So, like with the cranberries or the craisins, when I felt that other UTI coming on, I started taking Azo that morning, and
Hmm.
I was good. Like it never happened. It stopped the process. So we make a trail mix. That's one of the reasons why we always have this. We use
Hmm.
walnuts, craisins, and I get chocolate chips, the non-dairy ones. Actually, I'll show you just a second.
Yeah, RB the garden nanny. I'll make sure she drop her playlist in the chat so
Oh,
you can check some of
you,
that out.
you know what? I'll play that while I finish up with this because I have it pulled up. Um, I'll share that video that we were discussing on how to make that cheese sauce. Okay,
Hmm.
because this is one where we had people tasting it, and it's probably going to be on double time. It is muted, so y'all can just watch it, because she was like, wow, this is so good, right? And she was trying to figure out what flavors, because the meatballs were vegan, the stuffed bread was vegan, the macaroni and cheese, and she just couldn't figure it out. So I will drop the playlist in there, or be the garden nanny. um, the trail mix, we use craisins, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, walnuts, chocolate chips, and sometimes we have other nuts. But any orange and white vegetables, all you got to do is blend them up together and add. Oh, you know what? This does not look like it's double time. Let me speed this up, because I'm like, why is this taking so long? It's easier now. The video is only.
The chocolate chips, man.
You know what, Corey?
Swing low.
Good morning, Corey. Swing low.
Good morning, everybody.
Then I add my vegan cheeses, the vegan cream cheese, vegan sliced cheese that's dairy free. I'll just say dairy free. And my tiny garden. Oh, she was asking Black Tropical if you were challenged by Healthy G Mom for a green smoothie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that because I don't know about the green. Hey,
This,
Vanita, did I speak to you? I thought I did, but if I didn't, I'm
yes,
sorry.
this
Halal family.
this is the cheese sauce halal family. We showed how all you got to do is grind up some vegetables, orange and white, add some cheese, add some pasta. That's what it is.
Yep, that's how I
Here's a-
did mine. I just pureed everything. It gave it great flavor, great texture.
yes, and then people love it. Like, it's I actually tried this on people that eat meat. You know, she says, "Ooh, this is good. It's so cheesy," because when I was eating meat and dairy, I was making my macaroni and cheese this way. And so he loved it too, and everybody there at the party loved it. Nobody said, "What's this?" So, yeah, you just take everything, steam it, let it get soft however you want it, whatever's orange and white. Oh, okay. Tiffany says she makes her trail mix season different ways. Her favorite is sweet with cinnamon. Don't sleep on
Mm,
cinnamon's health benefits. Yeah,
mhm.
my kids just throw the stuff in there. Like, I just have them make the trail mix, you know?
Yeah.
So,
So urban gardening, we are not vegan either, but I keep my food the same way. I just add more to it. Like I added the cauliflower, the carrots, and the
hmm,
okra and onion to my cheese sauce the last time I made it, and it was great. Oh, I thought she was saying she fell out the bed.
I
I'm like,
know. I was like, who, what?
but yeah, it's just adding more vegetable to your food. So it's not actually, it's not actually a vegan diet for us. It's just making it healthy and giving us all. I put it in my rice, onion and whatever, cauliflower, um, broccoli. I put it all. Even I put carrots in my rice now. So
Yeah,
all we need is meat and rice, and we got all our vegetables and everything right there.
that's it. That's what I say. Keep whatever you're eating, because I'm telling you, when I was eating cheese from dairy cheese, I made it the same way though. I made it this exact same way. So this way I could easily throw in the cream cheese. Basically, the kids, you know how kids are. If they see something they think they might not like, then they start acting like they can't eat it. So I'm like, y'all doing too much, but okay. What else can I do? I will put the playlist in the and I still need to add to it. Every week I say I need to add to it, and then I have 2 million other things like getting my nose pierced, and I can't get it.
That's okay. So Sunny said you use Goya products. Nice.
Yeah, I use whatever tastes good, and you know what? I even use products with MSG because I've done my research on that, and it's mainly popular talk that says no MSG. So when you start digging deep into things, you'll find out what's for you, what's not for you. You know, the same way you'll never taste the spinach in your smoothie or be the garden in it. Yep. To me, it
Oh,
makes the berry sweeter.
I put a lot of spinach in my smoothies. Fruit, spinach. That's the main thing of my smoothie is the fruit, spinach. I use frozen fruit, spinach, and I'll put a lemon or something in there every now and then. But I put all my seeds: chia, flax, hemp seed,
Mm-hmm.
turmeric, sea moss, pepper. So yeah, I put a lot of stuff in my smoothie, but it's just not. I guess it's not technically green because I saw
Right.
Healthy G Mom make hers, but she used a lot of. I think she used tamales. She used a lot of vegetables. I use a lot of fruit, so I need to check it out and see. But I drink a smoothie every day, and it's mostly fruit based, but I guess you can call it green.
Right. Right. Take care, Growing with Hudson. Um, you know, another thing I wanted to mention is Urban Gardening Chronicles. This is also why I started putting so many vegetables in my food, because it's not that I was growing a lot, but I always had a lot. I always bought a lot of vegetables. And I'm like, how can I eat more of them instead of just saying, I'm going to have a side of cabbage over here. But I
Mm-hmm.
did want to show you the, okay, something just fell down. We just going to pretend like it didn't.
I don't know what it was. Hey, Ann Lynn show. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I heard that.
I know. You know what? We always have stuff. So these are the and you notice allergen free because milk is an allergen.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, these just don't have milk in them, and that's the only difference. These are the Nestle Toll House. They say allergen free, but there's several different brands that I buy, and I can't hold it straight. But y'all saw the brand and everything. They are free from peanuts, tree nuts, egg, milk, wheat, soy, fish, shellfish. These are USDA organic, non-GMO, certified vegan. You know, so yeah, that's what we put in
One
our
foot
trail
of
mix.
snow. 1 foot of snow
Ooh,
and
wow.
still snowing. Ooh,
Mm.
my goodness. I'm glad y'all are protected and ready for this. Whatever. Goodness.
Oh, you've never seen those. You know what? We were talking about the trail mix, and that's one of the things we put in ours. Somebody else said add cinnamon. We just keep it simple so the kids can take it with them, but they right at the store and they're cheaper than the other brand I usually buy, the Nestle brand. So yep, they
Well,
over there.
Melissa, don't go to the store today, Melissa. It'll be okay. You can get it when the roads are clear. I don't know what y'all weather like. Melissa like, let me go run and get those.
Right, right.
But yeah, that's good. Let me see that pack again.
Yes, I will. Let me hold it with two hands this time. So that way y'all can see. I'm gonna hold it very still.
Hmm, yeah, that's good.
And
Okay.
because it's a major brand, everybody recognizes it. But
Yeah,
yeah, this one I bought because the store that I was at did not have the other one. Like when I get that giant thing of oats from the health food store, they sell a different brand. They don't have these. So these are just sitting on the shelf right along with the other ones. How do you
oh, that's
organize a
good.
space party? Plan it. Oh my goodness. Night
Yeah,
party
so
with
I'm
the
gonna
pets.
definitely try my. I'm gonna make chili, and I'm gonna put carrots in it.
Yep,
But
I
I'm
got
gonna
my
talk to my
5 pound
husband.
bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my husband because I don't think he's a fan of carrot cake. But I'm gonna see, and maybe me making it might make a difference. So
Hmm. Yeah, because then you can kind of tweak it, make sure it's good. But honestly, I've never met a carrot cake I didn't like. Like they're so delicious. Um, Even vegan carrot cake. So my birthday is tomorrow. I
mhm,
probably will go pick up things. There's a vegan sweet shop near us. And I usually go for birthdays. I just go there because I got to get the cupcakes for tomorrow night's rehearsal. So that's one reason why I may not make a carrot cake because they sell them there. And then,
yeah,
so when you got the easy button, you tend to press it. So
yep.
yes,
I
she's trying to
I
go to the
think
store. Tell her to stop. Talking about the roast is good.
I can remember I had vegan cake one time. I think when Lovey turned 105, 103 or something. the foundation had a birthday party for her, and they had a vegan cake. And that was the
Mhm.
first time. I'm like, I don't know about this vegan cake. She wasn't a fan of it, but
You know what though? They shouldn't call certain things certain things. Instead of saying vegan cake, they should say a non-dairy cake or
yeah,
hypoallergenic cake because
yeah,
I've had some that were bricks and then I've had some that were moist. It really depends on the cook because the whole point is you have to make the carrot cake or if you're making a plant-based cake, vegan or whatever, non-dairy and whatever, you have to make it from scratch. You're not
yeah.
gonna make a box cake. So that's the main thing about it. And shucks, you can probably make a box cake from scratch, which a box cake is mainly just a little bit of flour and a whole bunch of chemicals, you know.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
but
carrot, squash, and
I'm gonna look
zucchini.
into it and see. So halal, that's what I'm doing. Seeking carrot cake
Thank you.
recipes. But tomorrow, y'all don't forget, tomorrow is Laquita's birthday. So y'all make sure
Mm.
y'all head over to Blind Guy, his wife there, like wish her a happy birthday.
Well,
You
we'll be
know,
live Wednesday. We'll be live Wednesday.
they
Yes.
will be live Wednesday. So you make sure you check them out at 11:15. With is it Thor Haven on
Yeah. Thorhaven will
Wednesday?
be there Wednesday. Yes. So Wednesday we got the folks from Canada. Thursday we got the folks from Kenya. Claude Joseph is coming in on Thursday, and then Friday on our YouTube Yellow Pages trivia show. That's our game show we started. We have three people. Broderick Antoine, he's an artist, and then
Mm,
we also have oh my goodness, it's three people that have all been on our show because we only feature people that have been on our broadcast. So that way they can align with our mission of health, business, and wealth. Let's see. Oh, K Business Podcast, because somebody chose him.
yeah.
And Violet Botanical. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bobby will love carrot cake. It's
Yeah.
all in the icing. As long as he got some ice cream, he might be good.
Right. So look, did you wrote down preacher cake heirloom recipe? Because that's the one Tiffany Q you recommended.
Yes, that's what I just wrote down, and I'm gonna look back in the chat because it was another one. I just can't
Mm-hmm.
remember who it was. Pine Tree Hill, welcome. I'm so
Hello,
glad you
Hunter
listened
Hill.
in and love the conversation.
Oh,
We
thank
jumped around
you.
to 15 different conversations in a little bit of time, but yeah,
Yes, you see them saying Bobby will love carrot cake. It's all in the icing.
yes,
And the Hillbilly Kitchen's preacher cake got lots of good feedback. So put that one down too. The Hillbilly Kitchen's preacher.
yes,
Oh, the
that's what
Hillbilly, yeah,
Billy.
Hillbilly Kitchen. And somebody said it's better. I think it was Lavender for Luck. If you don't say the word vegan, because vegan just sound nasty anyway. So don't nobody want nothing sounding like, you know.
I know when they brought the cake, they were like, "Oh, this is the vegan cake," and I'm like, she said, "The what?" I said, "It's your birthday cake," and she was like, "Vegan." I'm like, "Oh my god,
Right,
just."
right. That word.
And I was saying in my head, it's not. I mean, she 100 plus. It's not that serious. So let her eat whatever she want. Let her have it.
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, it's okay. But that was just like a huge turn off to her, and she was like, and she
Mm-hmm.
never turned cake down. So from then on, nothing was vegan to her. It was just, you want some cake? You want this?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Hello, Barbie.
Good morning, Barbie. Thanks for the thumbs up. Said, I think she was. I know a couple people. Brampton Gardner said she was gonna share a recipe too.
Mm-hmm.
She got a recipe for you. But yeah, I'm gonna check them all out. So that's what I do when I want to cook something. I look at a whole bunch of different videos
Yep.
and I pick and pull what I want. I'll talk to my sister-in-law and we'll talk about. Hmm, I wonder if we should use this or use that, and that's how I usually do it. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll figure it out. But I've got to go. Okay, and you going to shovel some snow? I
Don't do
doubt
it.
it. Unless you got one of those thingamajiggies Brampton Gardner was talking about. Did someone say cake?
Yes, my
Nikki.
birthday is tomorrow, and we're talking about carrot cake, and she's talking about making carrot cake, and
Yes. It is Laquita's birthday. And it's my friend's birthday, which we're gonna talk about
tonight.
tonight. I should have had carrot cake for her tonight. But
Mm.
Whew, we'll have something that she loves, regardless, because food is what she loved. But yeah, this was great. So I got a couple things to work on: carrot cake,
Yes.
chili, and cornbread.
Yes. Take care,
So
Jewel Oliver. All
yes,
right.
pine tree, pine tree. Let me make sure I don't butcher your name. Pine Tree Hill. So y'all that just came in, if you type in
Soil
Soil
family.
Family, one word, Nightbot will shout you out. So Pine Tree, welcome to Black's Tropical. Feel free to type in Soil Family, one word, all by itself, and Nightbot will take care of you. Nikki, and it's for anybody, even if you don't have a channel. Like Melissa Jameson, look at that. She just typed in Soil Family, so y'all check her out. She doesn't
Yeah.
have
I'm
a
a,
channel, but
and it still will shout you out. It'll say something, right?
it will say something. So, long as we live, feel free to drop in Soil Family and get shouted out or drop a joke like Tiffany Q to you just did, and Nightbot would drop one of his corny dad jokes. Oh my goodness.
He made a boat for the door.
Poor dog. I don't know, poor dog, poor dog. I only have a couple videos. I love watching and following others. But that's fine, Pantry. We are all here for different reasons. There's a lot of people in the chat that don't have a channel. They are just here to support, learn, and
Hmm.
teach. Because we do learn from people that don't have channels that's in our chat because they give us great information too. So we appreciate you
Yes.
for being here. One of my dogs going crazy in there with the bone.
I know, right? Well, I am going to be heading out so that way I can get some more things done today. I may be able to pick up the cupcakes today. I don't know. And my carrot cakes, we'll see because they usually have carrot cake there at the vegan sweet shop. So this has been wonderful. Thank you.
Good. All right. Well, you have a great day.
Yes, you know what? I'm gonna type soil family just by itself. I tried to put it in a sentence to see if it would work. I don't
It
know
did.
that it did, but we'll see. So, anyways, yes, this has been fun. This has been, oh, it did. Okay, so I guess you can only put it by itself, not in a sentence. All
Okay.
right. So
All
that's
right.
good to know. Okay.
Yeah. All right. And that pantry said, I'm in the middle of Louisiana, out in the boonies. I love Louisiana, especially the food. Oh my God. And then look at what Nightbot dropped. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investor. An investor. I'm so country I can't say it right. But that was right on time for, and I know somebody else dropped, Chime dropped joke, and it gave
Hmm.
an alligator joke. That's great. But
Right.
yeah, this was good. I got some things to work on. I got homework.
Yeah, get your carrot cake together and thank I just want to thank everybody for all the birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. Um, I don't know, I might go live tomorrow just for a short time. I'm always doing something silly. So maybe I'll do my birthday drop it like it's hot just for my birthday.
Hey, that worm was epic last night. I'm like, wait. I gotta go back because I was confused with the mic. I'm thinking you had the camera because I could hear you so good, but it
Right,
was you doing
right.
a worm. I'm like, wait a minute. Bobby was looking. I'm like, I need to see that. So I had to rewind it because I had to catch that worm. So yeah, we need a
Okay,
dance
okay.
off. We definitely need a dance off.
Got it. Okay, so maybe I'll do the worm and I'll drop it a few times because I'm always saying, y'all being plant-based, my knees are great. My knees are just it's helping me, right? I'm like nobody older, I can drop it and I can still do the worm. Getting older, closer to 50 and just fabulous. So, yes.
Pay what Nikki used to get money. I think we gonna. I'm gonna talk to my husband about that. We gonna start a dance off, and it can be a 30-second dance, and pass it on to somebody, and then they do the dance. I think that'll be fun.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I saw that too. Her girlfriends used to pay her to do the worm at parties. I just do it for free, like everywhere I go. Always, yeah. Can you still do it, Nikki? You still doing the worm? I
Yeah,
ain't
Nikki, you
stopped
got to
yet.
do that on your live one night.
Right, I have not stopped yet. So, but again, I tell everybody eat what you want. I just know for me, for our health, that's why we switched over to plant based. It's helped my husband with his diabetes and everything, and then I got the benefits too. I can still do the worm and I can still drop. So hey,
Yes, I think that'll be fun. Get
okay, and
everybody moving,
you might have
ready
to
for the
get this started.
spring. Hmm?
You might have to get this started. Everybody say they in for the dance off. Oh, she can
Yeah,
still do it. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'll start tomorrow. My birthday video. I'm gonna do a challenge.
yeah. Start that dance off and pass it on to somebody, and
Yes,
pass it on to three people. That way,
yeah,
everybody can try to get everybody involved. But my
right.
husband love to dance. I don't know what we're gonna do about the music, but hey,
No, you know
put it
what?
in your
That's
ear.
where everybody can make their own music. You can beatbox. You can and just clap.
Yeah.
Just so okay. So I know I can tag you and I can tag Nikki. All right, I'm in for it. F.R. Humphrey says it sounds fun. She might be the other person too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's get
All
it
right,
rolling.
I'm ready.
And it could be a short, right? Because it'll probably move better. So
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you. It's gonna be a shorts video, less than a minute, because you can only dance for so long, right? And
not my husband. If I drop it, it's over. I know that's right, Felicia. Me too. It's over. I'm gonna really drop it.
yeah, we got our own music. We got our own music.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know what? I can drop that playlist again, because it is the food, health, and wellness playlist. Yes.
Playlist. Yes. Sounds fun. So we'll be looking out for that.
Yes. All right. I'm leaving now for real. I got all my marching orders. Thank you guys so much. I got a lot to do for tomorrow. Between the nose piercing and the shorts video, tagging other people so that way they know I don't have making these anymore.
Yes. Me neither, Melissa. Back, knees, hip, nothing. But hey, we're
Right.
working on it.
Right. All right. I take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Let me give y'all a little lovely commercial. All right, y'all. This has been fun. All right, Moons over Miami. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all be on the lookout for Blind Guy, his wife, their life to start this dance challenge off. Y'all check out Shed Wars. This is our first time getting in the Shed Wars, but hey, we wearing eggs, chicken, everything. Good morning, Mississippi life, girl life. We weighing everything. So y'all check out Shed Wars. It seemed like a fun thing to get in and grow. Grow what you can, grow what you eat, grow what you love, what your kids love, and do what you gotta do to protect yourself. Y'all stay safe. I know some of y'all are getting some cold, freezing weather, snow, rain, sleet, whatever. Just stay safe. Don't push your limits. Don't try anything dangerous. So, but most of all, y'all take care. Y'all check each other out. Y'all, I see Mississippi Girl Life just popped in. So if you hear Mississippi Girl Life, type in Soil Family in the chat, one word. If not, y'all make sure y'all check her out too, because she is prepping, keeping you up to date on what's going on in these stores and how to grow in containers inside. I appreciate you, F.R. Humphrey. You've been no problem, girl, no problem. I know life happens. We be everybody doing what they gotta do. So thanks again for sharing your knowledge and your morning with us. No problem, Rosaline. Lavender for luck. Um, did you hear about the tree's birthday? It was a sappy one. Yeah, I guess that's a good one for Laquita, right? You do the same. Thanks for your platform. Trying to make sure I have a terrific day, everyone. Felicia, thank you for running our playlist all weekend. We greatly appreciate you. We are inching closer and closer to those 4,000 watch hours, which is always exciting. Those jokes are the best, right? I mean, I think those jokes are fun just to keep, you know, the chat alive because they fun reading. And some of them you got to think about it to try to figure out exactly. Oh, okay. Some of them is you get it. Soon as you see it, you get it. But yeah, for the most part, I think they are fun. And y'all have tons of channels to check out each other and see what they over there doing. But I would definitely suggest check out some of these grow offs. Some of the MIG got a grow off going on. Oh, I think that one too late to get in. But Shed Wars, you got to tell March to get in Shed Wars. Acre Homestead, she is doing a container challenge. She got a challenge coming up that she just announced last night. That's another good one to get in. So you are you here every Monday, Black Tropical? Yes, I am here every Monday morning at 9. Tonight, I will be live at, let's see, can I get this without blocking somebody? Um, um, if you watch a playlist, please leave a comment under several of the videos so ours aren't. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't know that, but I do try to comment. But I will be live again tonight at 7 o'clock where we will talk about my friend Sandy. Today is her birthday. She passed away 1 year ago today on her 108th birthday. So we will show some pictures and talk about her and what her life was about, what she did for the great state of Georgia, and some more. So y'all stay safe. And if you can catch us tonight, catch us tonight. We appreciate you, and we will see you later.